Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Orcust Mitsurugi, and this is what I've been playing the whole weekend to kind of see how the deck works and to see how good it is. And it's probably the best version of the deck. The other versions right now have like glaring issues. It's basically just play Mitsurugi with anything, you'd be good. But specifically in this deck, you have a couple of ways to bridge the two decks together. You can make Feral Imps, and then you can go Mitsurugi Combo, or you can set up with Nightmare Phoenix, with the Mitsurugi cards, and then go Orcust Combo after that. So they bridge pretty well together. It's not like Ryzeal Mitsurugi where it's just really easy to make Feral Imps and then play like that, but Girsu essentially does everything for you. He's a really good card because you have to respond to him or else you're just gonna lose. So let's create as normal or special summon. You can send an Orcust World Legacy card from your deck to the grave, and then if you have no other monsters, you can special summon 2 tokens, one on your side and then one on their side, which is very important because they're gonna have to activate their more Charmies unless they want the card to be dead, as well as activate the Imperms. But if you have an Imperm, you want to use it on Girsu way before that. But if they don't, then they get the token. But more importantly, it turns on your Dominus Impulse. Now they control a card, which means you can just do your full combo and just impulse the nib. Doesn't matter too much if you start off with Girsu, because you'll have the Murakumo set up, and if they activate nib, it'll be attributed, and then you can just search and then bring him back. But if you do like a weird combo with other every cards, you might be forced to use Murakumo's tribute effect to search before then, and then they'll nib you, and then you lose everything. So just watch out for that. As for the Orcust, they also have like issues where you stop their combo, like Girsu, you kind of can't really play. Which is where the Mitsurugi cards come in. They'll be able to set up a board, and you'll be fine. You essentially just, if they negate Girsu, you just go Mitsurugi, and then you're good to go. And particularly with the Nightmare Mermaid stuff, I don't really like Nightmare cards. You have to discard a card, and then you start. If they negate it, then you're pretty much committed a lot of resources for really no payout, and you kind of just lose like that. But Mermaid is legal here in Master Duel, where everywhere else it's not. So right now it's working because of Mitsurugi cards. But if you were playing like pure Orcust, Mermaid cards might not be very good. Because like I said, you need 2 monsters, and then you have to discard a card, so that's already 3 cards. And if they imperm, you kind of just lose. Foolish is full combo, Hard Part is full combo, Girsu's full combo, Habakiri's full combo. They have a lot of ways to get to your combo in this version. We'll see how it looks with Fiendsmith. The problem with Fiendsmith is that you can't really play Impulse, which is really good. Stopping the Ritual card is really insane. So, yeah. So let's talk a bit about the Mitsurugi cards. So the Rituals have 2 different effects. They're Murakumo, if you special summon it, you can Raigeki the board. He has your opponent activates an effect, you can make them discard a card or negate it. And then all the Rituals have the tribute effect, so if they get tributed, you can add a Mitsurugi card. then you can special summon them. You have to properly summon them first, so don't think you can just tribute it and then think the game's bugging out. We have to properly summon them in order for them to revive. But the tribute effect is always there. You tribute them. We have Kusanagi, which returns a card that's banished in the graveyard to your hand. Really good. Taji searches for your spell and traps. And then Aramasa searches for your monsters. Aramasa is full combo. The other two, depending on your hand. Kusanagi is not full combo. Asaji can be full combo if you have Ritual. So, yeah. Foolish combo. So you have a lot of one card combos that are really good, and then you just throw a bunch of hand traps. So for the hand traps, we have the Droll, because everybody's playing Mitsurugi. That stops him completely. We have Maxi, Ash, Fua, which is pretty standard. And then the Impulses. There are a few cards that I tried that I couldn't really fit in. I wanted to have Imperms and Bestials. They're really good. This is kind of the downside of playing this version. You don't have a lot of space, essentially. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 hand traps. A little bit too low for me. But I didn't really want to go to like 43 or 44 cards. Just, I guess it's a plus of the other Orcust variants, right? You won't be playing the Mitsurugi cards, but you'll be able to fit more hand traps. And this deck doesn't lose to Droll, so when you get Drolled, you just go Orcust. Set up on a good board. The Link 4 and the Link 2 IP. Some cards that you should be aware of. Wand, don't really like drawing it. Orcust Nightmare, don't like drawing it. Crown's okay. You play a lot of 1-0s that you really don't want to see. Kind of sucks. Which is another weird part about the deck. Kind of brick a lot. But on the replays, I'll show you like some, bad hands. You can still make a board with it. But that'll be it for the extra deck. We have Feral Imps to bridge to 2, Girsu, Zombie Vamp. Never made this, but it's there if you have nothing else to do. We have Typhon, the Mermaid, the Phoenix, the new Galatea card, which is really good. You can basically send a card from your hand and add a World Legacy or a Babel. And then if she's in your graveyard, you can banish another Orcust to special her. This is a once per turn, as well as it doesn't get banished after you send it to the graveyard, so it comes back every turn. The Phoenix, the old Galatea card, the IP, the Dark, you can bring back their Marakumo and then nuke their board, or Sanji or whatever. You have Little Knight, the Link 3, the Access Code, and then the new Ellen Girsu. This is basically a Snatch Steal. So that'll be it for the permanent Snatch Steal, and there's no equip, so it's really good. That'll be it for the main deck. I'll show you some combos on how to bridge the 2, and then we'll have some replays. So make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. This will be the Orcust combo with Girsu, and kind of bridge the 2 together. So, your normal summon, you send the Harp Horror, activate the effect, each of us gets a token, and then you go, the token, you go into the new Link 1, activate the effect, get rid of a card, we'll just get rid of Girsu, and you activate the field, or grab the field spell. Now you activate Harp Horror, you get Dark Lock, so keep that in mind. Summon the Nightmare. And now you go into the Galatea, Link 2. And now you go into Orcust Nightmare. It doesn't matter who you target. So you send the wand. First effect doesn't matter because you don't have a World Legacy card in your hand. Now you can banish the wand. Bring back the Harp Horror. Now you can go into the Feral Imps. Now you can search for the, so this one, and grab the Habakiri. So that's pretty much how you bridge the two. We're gonna finish the combo here. So we go Habakiri, special the Sanji, tribute him. Now we can get the ritual card. Activate the ritual. Obviously the second one first, so number 2. It lets you use materials from your deck. So we send the Kusanagi and the Aramasa. And then Chainlink 1, Aramasa, and then Chainlink 2, the Kusanagi. Grab back the field, the ritual card. And then you can add the Habakiri. Now you reactivate the ritual to summon the Murakumo by tributing the guy on the field. You don't have to activate this. I wouldn't activate it, but I will activate the Habakiri to add the prayers. And then you can special it back. We're gonna set the prayers just so it stops asking us. I know we have another one, but we'll discard it later. So we activate the Orcust Galatea card. We put back the wand. And then set the counter trap. Really good. Now we're gonna activate the Galatea, banish the Mech Knight, Girsu, special. We go into the Dingirsu with the Galatea. This will attach the monster from the banish zone. This is the Orcust Nightmare. Now we go into Link Fort. Okay, I don't know why I maybe do that way, but remember, it still has the tribute effect, so if they ever Nibiru you, he'll just come back and then wipe their board. Then here, you take the token back. So you add back the Mech Knight, and then you return it to the deck. You return whatever you don't want, right? So if you have a more Charmy, you can do that. Because this is good follow-up for next turn. So we're just going to return it. We don't really care. Take that back. And then you go into Masquerena. And this is pretty much your board, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you have your whole graveyard set up. Girsu, you can send a monster. We have Ayers, which brings back the Murakumo, and a counter trap. So let's kind of showcase a little bit here. On the draw phase, you just go Galatea. You banish the usually the Link 2 because you need everybody else. But we have an extra Girsu, so we'll do that instead. Galatea effect activates. Discard the Habakiri to add the crown. And then we'll activate the Harp Horror. Special the Girsu Girsu will then send the crown or the wand. Now the wand will activate to special the crown. Then lastly, we'll activate the nightmare. Boost up the Ellen Girsu with symbol skeleton to the grave. And that's pretty much your whole combo. So let's kind of run it back what we have here. We have this where you can return this banished one of the cards back to your hand and then to the deck to steal something. We have IP to make Little Knight. The wand negates a monster from the extra deck and destroys it. Be careful not to do on detonator, because he'll protect himself. So when they go detonator, you can just crescendo it, because crescendo banishes. You can't protect himself. We have the symbol skeleton that will bring back the Ding Girsu, and then on summon he'll send the card to the field, to the grave. So, and if they somehow get rid of Ellen Girsu, he has the effect in the graveyard that you can banish him, and you can send the card to the field, to the graveyard. Oh, and then whatever other 2 cards or 3 cards you have in your hand. So that's it for that combo. I know it's a bit of a long one, but you're basically doing 2 different combos in one. So now we're going to show you how to do the Habakiri combo. So yeah. This will be the Habakiri combo. So just like always, summon Saji, tribute Saji. Add the ritual. Activate the ritual. Ritual from the deck by sending Kusanagi and Aramasa. You go Aramasa 1, Kusanagi 2. Add back the ritual. And then you add another Habakiri. Activate the ritual card. Summon Murakumo. Tribute the Habakiri. And then you can add prayers. And then revive the Habakiri. You activate prayers to tribute Murakumo. In both effects. And then you add another Habakiri. And then you special any of the level 4s. And then Murakumo will activate to add another prayers. And then you can special it back. So this is pretty standard. And then you can go into Phoenix. And then now you can get to your Orcust line through the Mermaid. Mermaid effect to discard the Habakiris. You won't ever use them again. Special the Orcust Nightmare, and then you can link it off into the new link one. Activate to discard the second Habakiri that you added. Grab Babel. Babel's really good. Now we banish Orcust Nightmare. Doesn't matter who you target, but we're gonna send the Harp Horror. That does matter. Harp Horrors gets banished. Summon Girsu. And then Girsu will Foolish Burial your wand. Okay, looking pretty good. So, do 2 things here. Okay, we're gonna go into the link 2 Galatea. We are gonna banish the wand. And then we'll bring back the Nightmare the board. And then we're gonna banish the Girsu to bring back the Galatail Link 1. And now the Link 2 will put back the wand to set the crescendo. We can then go into Ding Girsu. Here's another interruption. And then we can add we can attach Dark Machine, which doesn't really matter. We're gonna have both at the end of the turn. Now you go for the Link 4. Elling Girsu. Okay. And then we will activate its effect, add back the Girsu. Now we can normal and go into Masquerade. Oh, that's pretty much the combo. We even set up Ding Girsu. No, it'll be the same as the first combo portion where you special the Galatail, add the crown, activate Harp Horror, summon Girsu. So I guess I can show it for you guys. So, beginning of the turn, Galatail, banish the Girsu, like always. Special, activate the effect, discard whatever. Add the crown, activate Harp Horror. Summon the Girsu from your deck. Activate, send the Symbol Skeleton, and then Orcust Nightmare will banish itself. Boost up the Alien Girsu with the wand. Wand would activate, and we can special the crown. So, pretty much the same, right? You activate Skeleton to bring back Ding Girsu. Sends a card to the grave. This brings back Marakumo and Raigeki's are board. You can steal something. You have the Crescendo, which is a negate. IP goes into Little Knight. And then Crown can attribute itself to destroy something. So, that's it for the combo. So, let's watch some replays. Okay, so here's the first replay, and we're going first. The deck really does lose to Uwa and Maxi. So we have Ding Girsu, which is full combo. He Ash Blossoms. They always have to respond to this, right? Because you gain too much advantage if you don't. Well, we set up the tokens. We have the Impulse. This is a kind of a tricky combo because you have to activate Prayers now. So we activated, summon the Sanji, add the Prayers. We can have it ready. Send the Aramasa Kusanagi. Special. Add the 2 back. Add the Ritual, and then add Habakiri. Activate the Ritual once again. Just pretty much the basic combo. Summon Marakumo. I didn't nuke the board because I want to have Impulse live. Now we send for the heal spell. Then we link off into Galatail. Always banish the Girsu, just like I showed. Put that back. Set up the Crescendo. And now we're gonna go to the Phoenix stuff. So Phoenix into Mermaid. I think I messed this one up. Then we go Dong Girsu. Or maybe not. Send the Harp Horror. Banish the Harp Horror. Summon the Skeleton. Go Ding Girsu. Add that back. Go into Elling Girsu. Activate the effect. So yeah, I didn't mess it up. Just a different way of doing it. So we still end up on IP, Elling Girsu, our entire graveyard setup. So he only has 4 cards. Remember, the combo section, always banish. I just did it to have like an extra body for IP. I want to keep the impulse, it's very important. So he negates Babel, which is correct. I just go IP here. Very important that you get rid of the Ryzeal names. In the Nightmare, because my Babel's about to be turned off. So we go Little Knight. We can banish his X, which means he can't special the rest of the Ryzeal names. Pay attention to the one. 20 normal summons, and then summons the star from the deck. Here, activate prayers for Murakumo. Get rid of those 2. Pretty good. Again, no, as long as they don't have 2 rank or 2 level 4s. Now you can special that and activate the effects where he has to discard a card. So activate the effect. He gets ice. And then I banish the 2. So again, really trying to prevent him from having 2 bodies. And then he doesn't have anything. It didn't really matter. I have impulse. If you did draw node, that stuff crescendo. So pretty much what you want to do against Ryzeal. You want to prevent them from having names on the board or on the field or on the graveyard. I mean, when I SP the X, he was forced to normal summon because he had no more Ryzeal names or rank 4s in the grave. So that's it for that one. Watch a different one. Alright, so we're going second. Is it second? Yeah, we're going second. He kind of bricked, but right away, he activates Parelia. It kind of sucks. We don't really care about Parelia. So he drew the Ash, of course. And then he has a Fua. And I have the cross out for the Fua. Like I said, it's detrimental. So we don't really care if, I mean, we do care if they stop the foolish effect, but once again, 2 tokens. I have impulse. Make the Galatea, discard a card, add the Babel, activate Babel, and then go essentially the Nightmare stuff. So banish the Girsu, bring it back. He has the Magna. So here I negated it. It had it wasn't popping up anymore. Like he had something. So actually I'll really quick here. So Nightmare banished for Harp Horror, and then we grab the Simple Skeleton. Put that back from Galatea. Here we just have way too much resources. So Girsu bringing back the Harp Horror for next turn, and then I link these 2 into Dark. So I grab this Magna HUD here. Go in Long Girsu, Simple Skeleton. Bring back the Galatea. Then I made access code. Here I kind of miscalculated my damage. I was off by 200. Hey, the Imperm, which is even better, to be honest. I have a Crescendo, a Little Knight, and a Droll, and some of the Orcust names in the grave. So beginning of the turn, just so I can make sure my Crescendo's live. We go Harp Horror. We just let it go through. He has 1 card left. I have the Crescendo. So we're chilling here. And he had Wizard, so it didn't really matter. So that's it for that one. think we have 2 more. So, get to it. So, here we are going first. He's playing Gem Knights, so they just go second. I really don't know what this Gem Knight deck does. I do think it's good though, so it's just kind of expensive. So, and I've been waiting for Orcust for what, 3 months now. So here we have the Babble already. So we have the Crown. Put the Harp Horror back, set the Crescendo, activate it. Symbol Skeleton to bring back the Link 1, and then I go Girsu. Put back the Symbol Skeleton. And then I go into Long Girsu. Then I banish Girsu to bring back the Altea, go into the Link 4. Add the Girsu for next turn, and then I put back the wand, take the token back, normal summon, and then I go into IP. So, even with the weird, you know, not very optimal hand, like I drew the Babble, drew the Crown, or the wand, I mean. 2 cards that you typically search for. I ended up on a good board still. Like the typical board. By sending Harp Horror. So, still a lot of disruptions. So Omni Negate, you have Called By, you have all our graveyard set up. So he goes Harpy Duster. I have to negate it. He has Red Reboot. No wait, I have Red Reboot. Is that a different duel? I guess it was a different duel. But we still have to negate it just because Babble is really good, right? So like I said, I don't really know what this deck does. I just know they play one of, or I think so. You can recycle it. I banished it. So I'm just trying to prevent him from fusioning, right? Kind of my whole plan. Not for him. She's a really good card. So he adds another Hollow Core. Normal summon. I should have snatched it right there. Because this kind of made it a little sus. Or activate the Girsu to get rid of the monster before they link summon. So I know you can fusion summon at will. That's why I summoned the Girsu to get rid of it. But I could have prevented that search. He goes Quartz, and I activate Called By just to stop him from searching for the fusion. All I know about Gem Knights is that they're really good, and I want to prevent them from fusion summoning. Just what I did. So, but I just really wanted to showcase the Foolish Burial combo with the Harp Horror. And really, sometimes your hands just suck and you can still play around it. So, yep, that's it for that replay. Alright, so activate Prayers in the draw phase. So we don't get drolled. They go Habakiri, they go Maxi. This duel was weird. Well, not really. Activate Saji at the ritual, and I just end. I have Droll and Impulse. I could really. Well, it's not Mermail. I thought I was just gonna auto lose. But this is all he had. So yeah, it's kind of awkward for him. Yeah, I guess he bricked. Other than I didn't brick. I just got maxied. But this guy's really annoying because I banished, so it'll activate his effects. Once again, Prayers in the draw phase. And I go Ritual, Kusanagi, and Aramasa. Then I can, once again, Aramasa 1, Kusanagi 2, add the Ritual back. Switch up a Habakiri again. So this is a typical hand. Sometimes you just get skeleton and wand. So I ritual summon for the Murakumo. Summon the skeleton, go into the Phoenix. Orcust doesn't care about Droll. So I'm just full on committing here. And then I go into the Galateo, link 1. I can't charge because of Droll. So here I banish the Mermaid or the Nightmare, and then the Chen Ying activates, which is very problematic. Oh, there goes my Barakumo, there goes my Harp Horror. Put one back, set up the Crescendo, activate the wand, back Harp Horror, link these off into Girsu. It's pointing to his arrow, by the way, so keep that in mind. Banish that, summon Girsu, send Babel. Go into the link 4, activate Galatea, banish Girsu. Special, add back the Babel. Now we have the field spell and the Crescendo. Banish, bring back the link 3. Activate its effect, put the wand back in my hand, and then put it back in my deck. Take his Chen Ying, and then go Dingirsu, and then go for game. So, that's pretty much how you kind of play around Droll. Sort of. Don't be afraid to send the Crescendo to the grave, or even Babel. You can always get them back with link 1, or Elingirsu with link 4. So, that's it for all the replays. That'll be it for the replays and the deck profile. So this is just be the final thoughts, I'd say. This is probably the best version of the deck, since it has the Mitsu cards, and you're probably gonna see them everywhere. You just gain so much advantage, and they're really good because you have to use up a lot of resources to get your board out. But with the Mitsu cards, you're always gonna have 2 Habakiris left over, at least in your hand, that you can discard if you don't have the resources to go with your full Orcust combo. Some things about the deck, it bricks a lot sometimes. It's not a lot, but it does brick. But even in the replays, I try to showcase like good quality replays that play through Droll when you go Mitsu combo, or if you go if you get Maxied, as well as even like drawing like some of the bricks like Wand and Kusanagi's also a brick. I'll try to showcase that, what you can do if you do draw bricks. Play a bunch of one-ofs that you don't ever want to see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Sanji's combo, and then Master is also combo. You should never want to see the Wand or the Orcust Nightmare, because you can just special it off Mermaid. Like I said, you have a lot of discard outlets, so you can just get rid of the cards in your hand that you don't want, and all the Orcust cards activate in the grave as well. So remember, you get dark locked, so that's why I don't play like Hollow. It's not dark, but the Mitsurugi cards are all dark, so it doesn't really matter. So yep, that'll be it for the replays and the deck itself. Hope you enjoyed it. Pretty much just only play this for the weekend, and I'm looking at other ways of playing the deck, so watch out for that. It's kind of what I have for right now. Sky Striker version. 1 engage is full combo, but this is more of a Sky Striker like pure version. So maybe I finished it, I just don't really know what to add on there. So but that'll be it for the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know on what text you guys are playing. Probably try to play without wand, at least. But everything else is kind of needed. So make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.